Hello, I'm George Chamberlain. I'm with the Center for Responsible Seafood, and I'm here at the Global Seafood Alliance goal meeting in Seattle. And we had a talk yesterday about the Responsible Fisheries Management program, which began in Alaska, and it's got a strong program in Alaska, but there are also other RFM initiatives happening in Iceland and Norway and Gulf of Mexico, and what has emerged is an opportunity to perhaps simplify some of the certification requirements by having GSA and RFM work together and have a more or less a one-stop shop where a seafood buyer could come to this collaboration and get a certification that covers the processing plant and the fishery, for example, the RFM certified fishery, and perhaps even the vessels that are involved, or to go the other way. And if there were an interest in aquaculture, to also get a certification from the same one-stop shop through GSA. So let's talk to Mr. Alan Kimball, who presented the talk yesterday, to give us a little background about RFM and what's happening. Alan, welcome.
Thanks, George. I always love talking about RFM, or the Responsible Fisheries Management certification. I'm a member of their board of directors, and we're really excited about the interest level, not only from people who are producing fish, but also those who are on the market side who want to have alternatives. And we really believe that the Responsible Fisheries Management program is interesting because it's based on responsible management of those fisheries. And they follow this Global Sustainability Seafood Initiative benchmarking. We think that there can be a real opportunity potentially with GSA because of their connection in the marketplace, and at the same time for RFM to really be the what we would call the fishery, the below the water portion of identifying to customers that they can have a responsible source that they can get to. And a couple of the unique things about it that make it a little different is, one, it has that benchmarking with GSSI. I was actually the very first one to receive that. Second, you can call out origin of the fisheries. And actually, we have a label that is usable once you get your chain of custody that you can use. But there's no logo license fee at all. So the whole premise of using this certification is to help you tell a story, not based on some other motive, some other incentive, of marketing something else.
That's awesome. Yeah, so it's very attractive. It has the credible GSSI benchmarked fisheries certification, and it's connected to the other links in the value chain, and it's avoids a logo licensing fee. What's not to like about that? That sounds really awesome, and I can't wait to hear how this evolves, Alan.
Yeah, I mean, it's a real cost advantage in the supply chain. And I think part of where we're at now, which is interesting, is processors are just trying to understand how to use it. The marketplace is recognizing it, but it's really connecting them together. And so the work ahead is really to make it a more familiar global recognition. Just as you said, George, I mean, there's others in other countries that are doing very similar things that are making application through this GSSI process. And hopefully RFM will be looked at as a global standard. It is today, but it will actually be expanded and used. And we really kind of see it just a huge wave ahead of opportunity for that.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you very much, Alan. Great to talk to you, and look forward to our next update.
Thanks.
Okay.